All right, we are live. Got multiple platforms going. Yes. All right, very good. Thank you all for joining. Today's class is Vinyasa. Let's see if I can make a little time lapse of it. If the battery doesn't wear out, you'll want to have a mat and a large cloth for stretching. So that can be a bathrobe tie. That can be a belt, a sturdy scarf. I'm going to use this. This is a piece of sort of felty kind of pseudo denim type stuff. We'll get some stretches going with our strap toward the end of class. Other than that, I'm not teaching with prop specific things, but you're welcome if you have a block at home and you know how to use that in a bunch of poses. Grab your normal stuff, use what you need, but mainly I'm going to be focusing on just adapting the body and adapting for people practicing in their homes. So go ahead and take standing pose as our first pose and breathe deep. Draw into the core, feel that the spine is very lengthened and we're nice and open in the chest as well. Work on lengthening and opening the toes. Take deeper and deeper breaths each round, getting to that point where you're breathing as deep as you can. And then taking the left hand on the right shoulder, do a backstroke-like motion. Continue breathing. We're just warming up slowly today. And forward motion. Now other side, holding the shoulder joint and making a circular motion. Both directions. And we'll switch to twisting side to side. And when you're ready, relax the arms and shoulder rolls. Both directions. Yeah. Painting the house. Fingers down, arms up, and palms push out, arms down. Repeating the process. Inhale, lift, and exhale, push out with the arms. Several more rounds. And then weave the fingers together and push up through the palms. Bend and extend the arms. Keep the core drawing in. And relax the arms. Let's do some half sun salutes. Inhale, arms lift, abdominals in. Exhale, fold down. Half lift and full fold. Straight back lift. It can help to bend the knees or hold the legs to stand up straight. We lift and then relax. And again, arms up, abs in. Exhale, fold down. Half lift. Full fold. Straight back lift. And then relaxing the arms. Again, lift and fold. Half lift. Full fold. Straight back lift. Arms come up and arms relax. Now we're ready for a classical sun salute. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold down. Right leg back. Runner stretch. You want your knee above the ankle. We're going to pause here for just a moment to connect with the breath. Work on lifting the chest. And then taking a nice hands and knees position. Lower down, very smooth. And inhale, easy cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra using the arms, but just a little bit. Elbows stay bent, shoulders open back. And exhale, lower. Next is a plank. You take the top of a push-up with very flat or rounded back, very straight, strong legs, and push back into the heels. Downward dog. And right foot steps up. Runner stretch. And then glide into Uttanasana. Straight back. Lift. Arms up. And arms relax. And arms up. And exhale, fold over the legs. Take a big step back with the left leg. And have the knee down and work on lifting the chest to elongate the spine, runner stretch. We'll take a very smooth transition to a nice hands and knees bow. Inhale, easy cobra. Release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hands and knees. Then a plank. We do quite a bit of planking in Vinyasa. You're always welcome to add or subtract more or less. Down dog. Left foot steps up. Runner stretch. Glide into Uttanasana. And enjoy a nice straight back lift to standing. And then standing with the hands to heart. And take a breath and ground. Relax the arms. Let's do another classic sun salute. Arms lift and fold down. Right leg back, runner stretch. Hands and knees. Cobra. And come on down. And then plank. Downward dog. Right foot steps up. Runner stretch. Uttanasana. And straight back lift. Rise on up. And relax the arms. Again, arms up. And fold down. Left leg back. Runner stretch. Hands and knees position. Lower. Cobra pose. Lower. Hands and knees position. Plank pose. Dog stretch. Left foot steps up. Runner stretch. And glide into Uttanasana. Stand up tall. Upward salute. Hands to heart. Breathe. And relax the arms. Inhale again, arms up. Exhale, fold down. Right leg back. Runner stretch. Hands and knees. Lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Deep breath. Downward dog. Right foot up. Runner's pose. Glide into Uttanasana. Straight back lift. Arms relax. One more time, arms up. Exhale, fold down. Left leg back. Runner to 8-part bow. Cobra. And come on down. Use the core and lift. And then push into the legs. Plank. Downward dog. Left foot steps up. Runner's pose. And glide into Uttanasana. Straight back lift. Arms up. Hands to heart. Ground with the breath. Feel that the toes are open. You have really good foundation from the ground up. The legs and spine are long. There's stillness in the body, but you're engaged and breathing. And sun salute, arms up. Walk back to plank. Lower down. Take upward dog or just cobra is good. Drive to the core, downward dog. And walk or lightly hop up. Top of the mat. You're ready, straight back lift. Arms come up. Arms relax. Arms lift, abs in. Exhale, fold down and take plank. Lower. Cobra or upward dog. Downward dog. Deep breath. Walk up to the top of the mat. Pass through a half lift. And then a fold. Straight back lift. Rise on up. and relax the arms down. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, plank position. Hover, chaturanga, and inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then walk or lightly hop to the top of the mat. Take a half lift and a full fold. Straight back lift, arms lift, hands to heart. Next is chair pose with the hands to heart. And if you like, extend the arms. And sun salute D, plank. And hover, cobra or upward dog. Downward dog. Right foot steps up. Warrior one. And then adding in the Vinyasa flow. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Breathing, left foot up. And Vinyasa. You can always leave it out. Go at your own pace. Go fast if you're used to that. Go slower. We'll all meet in down dog. Go slower if you need. And breathe. Walk or lightly hop up, half lift, and full fold. Chair, standing. And we'll do it again. Chair pose, plank pose. Hover, and lift. Feel the chest open. Draw into the abs, down dog. Right foot steps up. Warrior one. Vinyasa. Down dog. Left side. Warrior one. Vinyasa. Down dog. Deep breath. Walk or jump to the top of the mat and fold over the legs. Chair pose to standing pose. One more time. Chair, plank, hover, lift, downward dog, right foot up, warrior one, Vinyasa. Downward dog. Left foot up. Warrior one. Vinyasa flow. Downward dog. And walk or lightly hop up. Top of the mat, half lift, full fold. Chair pose. And standing pose. Nice deep breath. And standing. Tree pose. You may want to hold the wall. You can have the knee open, have the heel pressing against the inner thigh. Right knee opens to the right, left hip back. Deep breath. Option to have the hands to heart, hold the wall, or extend the arms. And let's go ahead and relax and do the other side. You can have the foot lower, just don't push it against the knee. The heel working into the muscle is good to secure the foot and also bring blood flow to the muscle. You open in opposition to get the most out of the hips. Practice different forms, whatever helps you balance. Remember, you can hold the wall as well. And breathe. Relax. Now let's go ahead and open the feet wide, facing sideways on the mat, and hinge down. Hold the ground initially, and if you'd like, hold the ankles or the shins. And keep the back as flat as you can. So you stretch a little more in the legs, and you lengthen the spine with healthier posture, less slouchy. Neck is neutral. You have a presence of lift in the chest. Spread the toes. 2 more breaths. Bend the knees and come on up. And open the right foot. Open it part way and then pivot on the heel. Open it all the way or excessively if your knee and hip is tight. Having that foot really open is good if you're tight in triangle pose. So we lengthen the arms and we lengthen the rib cage. So think of this rib cage elongating down and this rib cage elongating out, just like the arms move in opposition. And you take your triangle. You can be higher. You can hold any part of the leg except for pushing on the knee. If your chest is going way forward, you want to bring it back and open it, open the chest. And only hold as low as you keep that really good form. Deep breath. And come on up. And center the feet. Turn the back foot in. Open the left foot. Spread all of the toes. Arms extend. And reach out over the left leg. Take your triangle pose with quality breath. And come on up. And center the feet, hinge down again. Have the left hand under the center of the chest, right arm up. Switch sides. And come on down. And bend the knees and come on up. Slowly bring the feet closer to each other. And switch to the top of the mat. Next is chair pose. Keep lots of weight in the heels. Sink low and open the chest. Say hello to the cat. Hi, Riley. Meow. Keep holding. A little laughter will help your core be stronger. That's it. Keep holding. Put weight in the heels to make the posterior core strong. And standing. Again, you have the option of holding the wall. Open the knee and hold the knee. Hold the hip or have the arm out. Take the big toe if you can. You can straighten part way or fully and breathe. Very grounded bottom leg and foot. Let's go ahead and switch. Have the right foot down. Open the toes. Open the knee. Hold the knee. Hold the hip, the wall, or arm out to side. Option to straighten part way or fully. The hips will tend to tilt, but try and level them as you bring the foot up to get a deep stretch in the hip and the leg muscles. Deep, deep breath. And release. Let's come back to a nice wide stance. And hinge down. Bend the right knee. And then the left. Come back to center and draw into the core. Stand up. Open the right foot. Next is warrior two. Keep the knee open. Back leg strong. Reverse warrior. And then side angle. Elbow to thigh or hand to the ground or block. Open the chest. Back to warrior two. Lower the arms. Integrate the core more. Lift the arms. Keep that integrated core. Relax the arms. Have a steady gaze. Sit low to the pose. Good. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Relax arms and legs. Turn that back foot in. Remember to fully open that front foot of the standing leg. Warrior two, about 3 breaths, 15 to 20 seconds or so. Knee opening, back leg strong, hips leveling. Breathing. You're holding with the body, but we're moving with the breath, keeping the flow going with rhythmic breathing. Inhale, leading right into exhale, leading right into the next breath. Reverse warrior, abdomen in, side angle, the chest stays open, back to warrior two, and then leveling, lowering the arms, drawing in the abs, lifting the arms, keeping that Uddiyana Bandha, the core working in, and then centering in the pose and steadying out the gaze and the breath. Go ahead and relax everything now. Center the feet. And we're going to do a shoulder stretch. If you're quite flexible, you'll just be able to bind your hands. If you're a little stiff, you might want that cloth I mentioned, even if it's just slightly, a tiny amount of distance is helpful, especially if your hands are starting to get sweaty. And we're going to take pyramid with the shoulder stretch, or Prasarita Padottanasana C. You can do an easier version if you'd like, but do breathe either way. And put a big bend in the knees. And we'll come on up. Bring the feet together, or a little closer together, and take horse stance. Knees bend above the ankles, the knees widen, abs in, shoulders above the hips, spread the toes, and you can have the arms up. And then come on up. And slowly bring the feet together. And come on back to the top of the mat. Feet parallel, lengthen and open the toes. Arms lift. And fold down. Downward dog. Head down, hips high. And if you'd like, work through a vinyasa. You can take a cobra or a nice up dog And we'll draw into the core, come back to downward dog. It's been a while since we've done that, so maybe we'll do 2 in a row if you want. And if you don't want to, you can be in child or just hold dog pose. Otherwise, work on that nice buoyant posture in the chest. And work on lengthening the lower back, lifting the hips high in downward dog. That high lift of the hips makes a nice mountain-like shape. That's why originally this pose was called mountain pose, inspired by the high, impressive mountains in the north of India where yoga originated. And put the knees down, fold the arms under the head. Just take a moment to relax in child. Even if your body is not tired, it's good to allow yourself relaxation. Working hard is good, resting is good. Combining the two is very good. And let's go ahead and transition to a seated posture for a seated twist. Sit very, very tall, and then twist to the right. And go ahead and twist to the other side. And come back to downward dog. Next, we'll step the right foot up very lightly, crescent lunge. And hands down, left hand turns to the left, right arm up, rotated raised runner. And come on down and spin to the pyramid stretch and bend the left knee once and then the right. Come on back to center, draw into the core and rise up. Open the right foot, turn the back foot up, spread the toes, warrior two. Back to runner. Stay with the hand on the ground or lift and hold the knee or extend the arms and breathe. Exhale. Downward dog. And very, very lightly, step the left foot up, take a crescent lunge, bending the knee above the ankle, back leg super strong, and the arms up, knee facing forward, slightly open, glutes down, abs in. Hands down, right hand turns to the right, left arm up, back leg nice and straight and strong. Come on down and spin to the side. Bend the right knee once and the left. Draw into the core and stand on up. Open up that left foot all the way. Turn the back foot up. Warrior two. Come on down. Runner stretch. Lift on up. And if you like, extend the arms. And exhale, downward dog. Move through the vinyasa or just stay in down dog. Take upward dog, back to downward dog. And let's go ahead and switch to a toe stretch pose where you have the toes tucked under and you sit on the heels. Now you may want to sit on a cushion or folded towel or just have the feet flat. If the toe stretch is too much for you, then don't do it. Otherwise, arms up and we'll do reverse prayer. Abs in, shoulders low, elbows tall, fingers open, long spine. And arms extend and arms relax. Right foot steps up. And then lengthen and take a scissor stretch. After several rounds of breath, you'll decide whether you want to just stay here or work on lifting the chest a little bit more. Maybe use your fingertips or your fist and taking a twist. Right arm up, rotated triangle. I like a longer stance for that, but that actually doesn't have to be that way for you. You can hold the low back if you need extra support. And let's go ahead and take a downward dog with the option of working through cobra or up dog. And let's go ahead and step a little bit, pass through kind of like a runner, and then take a scissor stretch. And work on lifting the chest and taking a twist, rotated triangle, or you can just stay in the previous pose. Option to hold the back. You can check how flat it is. Keep the back heel tacked down. And come on down. Downward dog. And knees down. Let's go ahead and turn sideways and hop the feet apart again. Bring the arms forward and take a dog stretch with the arms as you have a straddle with the legs. And then bring the arms back, draw into the core, and stand on up. Slowly bringing the feet closer together. And then go ahead and hinge down. Take the right hand a little bit forward and to the right. Lift the left leg. You can just stay like this, or you can twist the hips but keep the arms down. You can also hold the hip, and if you're able to keep really good form, then you work on opening up in the chest, half moon pose. And come on down and switch to sides. And come on down, and now let's take a waterfall pose where you fold the arms into each other and let everything just flow down. Neck releases. Breathing. And next is a held plank. Keep building some heat while being still, lifting up the shoulders, parting the shoulder blades, firming the legs. Breathe. And we'll do that on the elbows. Elbow plank. Legs way back, hips not too high. Firm the legs. And the Sphinx. Work on lifting and opening the chest. Reach back through the ankles. Deep breath. Knees come on down. Use the core and lift. And let's transition to a seated posture to do a nice little chest opening stretch. This is really going to help with the back bend sequences. So sit comfortably. You can sit on your heels. You can stand if your knees really hurt. You can sit cross-legged if you can. Take the arms back and forth. I'm using my strap folded up, but if your shoulders are really tight, you don't go far back, but you can have the arms nice and wide and a little bit of bend in the elbows. And stretch the arms back. Open up in the chest. Deep breath. And release that stretch. Now let's go ahead and come back to face down. And take the arms back, keep the feet down, and feel that nice free sensation in the chest as you lift. Deep breath. And come on down. Rotate the head to the right. Allow yourself just to rest. Head comes back to center. Hands alongside the upper shoulders, or even higher and wider. We're going to do a held cobra. Hold the cobra, keep the elbows bent, loop the shoulders back, and feel that nice open-hearted sensation as you extend through the legs. Yeah, let's come down and take just a bit of rest. Arms reach back. And inhale, locust. And lower and rotate the head to the other direction. Head comes back to center. Next, we're going to set up for the camel pose. Now, if you normally reach back and take camel like that, you can do that. That's not the way I teach it, but do it as you like. I teach it to have the legs a little bit wide, especially the heels. And then we're going to go ahead and hold the heels. It takes a little more core, but it's even on the spine. So you lift, take your time, hold the heels. Having the feet tucked under is easier if you have a hard time lifting. Take the camel, or you could modify with an easier back bend, your choice. But do breathe deep either way. And we'll come on down. Stabilize the spine with the plank. We're going to do a sequence of back bends. So if you're at any point you feel like, I'm done with back bends, no worries. Do a hip opener, a forward bend, a child, anything you want. Otherwise, next is bow pose, where we're going to be holding the feet, the ankles preferably. You can do locust with bent knees, or sphinx with bent knees if you can't. Otherwise, bow and breathe. And come on down. And we're going to do that chest stretch again. So take your time. Take a seated posture. Grab your strap and stretch your chest. This is really going to help when we do wheel in just a moment. And for some students who don't feel good doing wheel, you'll focus on bridge or camel or bow again if you'd like. Breathe a little deeper. Go a little deeper if you can. And then we're going to switch to doing reclined back bends. First bridge, then wheel. Lower onto the back when you're ready. Have the feet tucked in, parallel, and inhale to bridge. And come on down. And rise on up and take another bridge or do a wheel. Lift the heels if you want to decompress the low back. Hands a little on the wide side for your first wheel. Come down and rest. If you need just to do a full rest pose, do butterfly. Otherwise, we're going to do one more wheel. Feet parallel, slightly wide is good if they're parallel. Slightly wide hands can really help too. Your choice, whatever is working for your body. Remember to breathe. Yeah, come on down and bring the feet together and do butterfly. Now, if you really feel a lot of pinch in your lower back, elevate the feet or just have the feet wide and the knees bending in. That will really decompress your lower back. All right, we're going to switch to doing a seated spinal twist. So come up when you're ready. Have your left leg tucked under. Angle the knee off to the side. Bring the right foot around. Really work on lifting the chest. And take your twist to the right. We're going to switch sides. Take your time. Use the hand to hold on the shin to get that nice lift and twist to the other side. And come back to center. Let's switch to doing a restorative recline sequence. Lay on the back and take tree pose. The knee open and the arms overhead. And then arms open out to the side, lifting the right knee, spin up onto the left hip and take a nice hip side stretch. Keep the right shoulder down. And go ahead and take the other side, tree pose. Taking time to rest and breathe. Feel supported by the earth below you. And then a nice deep hip side stretch. When you feel nice and complete, take Shavasana. I'll teach a brief Shavasana. If you want to turn the volume down and take a long, long Shavasana, that's an excellent idea. Otherwise, just rest, close the eyes, and let the breath be soft. Just begin to deepen the breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. And slowly come back to the body. Gradually come on up to a comfortable seat. And we're going to conclude today with one clearing breath and one Om. So sit tall, breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And then inhale for Om. Namaste. Thank you very, very much for joining today. This has been Vinyasa. I will be streaming Hatha Yoga class. I am likely going to stream Hatha Yoga tomorrow. I'm not sure about that. It depends on the air quality. I normally teach it in the park. Seems okay now, but if it's bad tomorrow because of the wind from the local fires, then I might be streaming class tomorrow. But if I don't do that, I definitely will on Thursday, as I normally do. I uploaded my professional videos to YouTube. If you have Amazon Prime, use that because you can have it on your TV easier, and I make better money from that. But you can watch it if you don't on YouTube. Send me a donation. The professional videos are very nice. And I'll keep these live stream videos going for donation as well. There's a link in description. If you're watching me on Facebook, find me on YouTube, subscribe. It really helps if you subscribe, give me like clicks, comments. Me and my family appreciate that a lot, and my cat. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you for joining. Give it a nice wave.